Hey, I'm Dallas Spangler, and I'm applying for the Huntsman Scholar Program. The first question is what my post-career college goals are and how the program is supposed to help me attain those. One of my big goals is that I would love to work on Wall Street. Just that type of atmosphere and culture is something that is really enticing to me. The fast pace, the big money, all those important things. Another one is I am hoping to study finance and major in that, and I'm trying to see if the scholar program could maybe help me with those fees because tuition is a little bit of a problem for me at the moment. And my third big one is the connections that will hopefully be made through the program because of every Friday when you have a guest speaker come in, maybe there'll be someone from Wall Street or maybe someone in finance who can help give their insight into the career field or maybe help me make some connections to get my foot in that door to hopefully one day work in that area and work for some good people and have some good people working for me, those types of things. Also, being a stockbroker with that finance, I think that is like the most amazing job ever. Just that fast pace. I hold a few stocks of my own right now, not very big, but I'm just trying to get a feel for the market so I can kind of be more comprehensive in the area before I decide to make the full leap into my education. The second question is a time where I learned I could do hard things. Um, we'll start chronologically by age. When I was in eighth grade, my mother was recently diagnosed with breast cancer, and that was a little hard for me because my mother is a single English teacher, and she's been divorced since I was about 2 years old and single since. So funding was a little hard to find for that. So our family has been struggling a little since then, but we're doing pretty well right now. But that year I had to really buck up, be a lot more mature than I was being, kind of get to the grind, start to find side jobs, help for funding, things like that. And then sophomore year, I was doing student government. I was doing two jobs. I was doing all these AP and CE classes, and also new to high school because Utah does it weird. But that was kind of a time in my life where I was more trying to get away from home because of everything that was happening with my mother and the finances, and I was trying to just really focus on high school. And that was a time where I realized that family was really important to me, and it made me really appreciate my mother and all she does for me. And also, it helped me realize that when people complain about not having enough time to do anything, I think they're just complaining just to complain because they just can't get down to it. Because I can do like I could have done. I was had a lot of free time, surprisingly, doing all those things. And I think that everyone, if they can manage to make some time, they can definitely make an impact on themselves and others and grow as a person for sure. And then the third question is a lollipop moment. And a lollipop moment is when someone has come up to you and that has impacted you immensely in some way. I can't personally say that anyone has made that large of an impact for such a small thing, but I can definitely say that I have done that to other people. Junior year, coming right out of being an SBO, I was still really happy to meet new people and go talk to people everywhere. And my really best friend now, Jimmy Horan, he was he was a total nerd. He was just gaming with all his friends like an hour after school, and I was walking around, and I was like, "Do you guys want to ride?" So I gave him and all of his friends rides home, and I did that for like 3 or 4 weeks straight. And after about like the fourth week, it was just him alone, sitting after school after an hour, and I was about to take him, drop him off, and I was like, "Do you just want to hang out?" He said, "Sure." So I kind of brought him into my fold, and me and all my friends tried to help him grow as a person. He's definitely changed. He's an amazing guy now. He's confident. He's really good with the ladies now. All these other things, and I just love him to death. And one other thing that would be a lollipop moment was in ninth grade when I was doing student body officer. We kind of had a platform for helping with suicide because that was a little bit of a problem at our junior high. And this girl, I won't name her name obviously, but she ended up messaging me that she had some suicidal tendencies, and I helped her get through that. And to this day, we're really good friends. She adores me, and I adore her. She's a legend. But that would be two of my lollipop moments. And for sure, there's a lot more. I'm one of the type, I think my biggest strength for sure is I can walk into a room and I could be friends with anyone, the AP kids, the skateboard kids, the jocks, anything like that. I think that's one of my big strengths. But those are just all three of the questions. I would love to get into this program. Business has been a big passion of mine for a very long time. And if there's anything that I can say that helped me stands out, I'll be getting my Associate of Arts degree hopefully by this fall, and be an incoming freshman with my associate's degree, which will be nice. So I can just get right to business. And I did some DECA things junior year. I got second in marketing at USU, and then I did third in team entrepreneurship down at Weber. So that's about it. Thank you.